everyone. I'm Joe Martucci alongside sports editor Nicholas Huba. We have your championship week forecast. Is that the right way to call it?
I get, if you don't have playoffs, can you have a championship weekend? It's a rhetorical question, of course.
This is a very philosophical question. I usually just stick to the weather questions here. But we have a lot of games throughout South Jersey this weekend, and we're covering a couple big ones specifically.
Really big ones.
Yeah.
And it's been an interesting season. We've talked about it kind of ad nauseum in a lot of ways. But, the debate always rages on. Who is the best team in South Jersey? And the pandemic and this whole schedule has kind of gave us that game. Lenape will play Holy Spirit on Friday night. The magical one, Mike McGarry, will be out there. Our version of Irving Johnson.
The guy who puts the cow in Magical.
We always debate like Holy Spirit against a Group 5 school. We're gonna get that. The tickets even say South Jersey Championship game on it.
They do.
Which is really kind of a cool cool thing that Holy Spirit did. That's kind of the game Mike will be at. That'll be our biggest focus. But there's a couple other ones. First time in 7 years, not Holy Spirit, St. Joseph Hamilton and Hamilton face off. There's no love lost between those two schools, and the way that ended 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. And also Ocean City, who was supposed to play Camden in kind of like the B pod of the West Jersey Football League in that kind of title game. Camden dropped out. They had COVID issues, whole mess on Wednesday afternoon. In steps DePaul.
Yes.
From North Jersey, 2-hour bus ride down, plays Ocean City. I think it's great. Like, I love kind of seeing these intersectional matchups.
How does that work? What happened?
I guess Camden couldn't play, and that game was canceled. I guess they jump on the phone, jump on Twitter.
Like, how did they even know? Like, there's so many high schools in the state.
There's so many high schools in the state, and also there's so many teams looking for games right now. And, the one thing that COVID has kind of done is, you go jump on Twitter. I've joked about this with Mike a lot. You jump on Twitter, there's like, we need a game here, we need a game here. And it's like let's make a deal, matchmaker kind of thing. And the school's just kind of hooked up, and DePaul's a really good football school. It's gotten better over the last couple of years. It'll be a nice challenge for Ocean City. Okay,
so we'll see what happens. We have a Taylor Hamlin versus Porkle territory.
That's what you always come back to, isn't it?
That is.
I hate both of them, actually.
Well, that's as long as you don't call it Canadian bacon, that's the main thing.
I don't find it appetizing.
Another story. All right, let's talk about the weather here. We're going to look at all of our games here in South Jersey. We got some good news, Nick. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful.
Wow. And you'll get credit for that because we'll smash it when you don't give us the right weather.
Yes, that is correct. You can blame me for the bad weather. You have to thank me for the good weather, but I think we got good weather here this Friday. Temperatures really just starting out in the upper 50s or low 60s depending on where you are, and then sliding into the 50s everywhere. We have a clear sky, maybe a couple of clouds once you get up north into northern Ocean County and those places. But overall, I mean, I'm really just nitpicking.
You can't ask for anything better. It is almost Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We don't have to bring out the slickers, the wool hats, and the gloves yet, so I guess everyone will be happy.
No, but sneak preview, Thanksgiving games. We got a couple?
Got two. We want Thanksgiving Day, a bunch on Wednesday night this year.
Could be talking about some slickers for that game, but we're going to talk about that next week. For right now, for the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media or go to our website at thepressofac.com/weather. Or Nick.
I'm at AC Press Huba. Don't forget to follow the high school sports coverage on Friday night at pressofac.com.
There's your high school football forecast. Enjoy, everybody.